Wait, hold up. There's a word in front of this, bro. Don't be this. No, don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about it. Let's continue with the story. Story time. Basically, what it is, I have a bunch of stories of my life, 100% real. I probably won't remember everything in that story or what happened, but it's pretty much like 99% of what it was. And it's pretty crazy or funny or stupid stuff. If you guys want to see this as a series, because I could definitely make it, I have a bunch of stories. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, because I'd definitely do more stories. Because yeah, let me just plane right over here. Oh god, oh my god. So this story time is, it basically just happened, but it took some time. Pretty much, I can get a car now, and the story is how it's possible. I graduated June 14th, like in like 3 days or something, like 4 months ago. Oh, and when I graduated, like a couple days before or something, my mom said that we were gonna have a dual party, graduation party with my cousin, because we're the same age and like 2.5 months off from each other's birthday. And I didn't know what to do with my graduation because I was just like, I graduated, yay. My cousin's family that wasn't my family came over, his friends, then our family, obviously. What was it? They had food, obviously, and like people working that, like they paid someone to work the food thing, and they had a bartender. Yo, oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, that's all I have to say. Oh my god, oh my god. Yo, if I really want to edit this really good, oh my god, I'm gonna throw in the clip. It was so funny. Oh my, that bartender. Oh my, oof. She was something. We were at the party, and at the party, because we're graduating, there was like a box or something next to our picture that was like for envelopes, presents, stuff like that. So we had the party. Good God, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, shh. Ooh, how long was it? Good 6 hours at least? I got there at like 1 something. Because my family is always late. I think we left around 7, 8 o'clock. God, I forget. Something around like 6 to 8 hours. And while I was there, like, before I was supposed to leave, so she left for, I think, to drop off my sister somewhere, or my nephew, something like that. And then she was coming back to pick us up because we were supposed to go home. So she left, and then she's called me saying, get everyone ready, because it was me, brother, sister at the party. So she was like, get everyone ready, I'm about to pull up, then tell my cousin that she had a card that was supposed to be for him, but it was in my box. So she told me to tell him that he had another envelope, and she was gonna drop it off when she came to pick us up. So I told him that. Yeah, while I was getting my siblings together and ready, my cousin was counting up his like money that he got from that day, gift cards, checks, stuff like that. And I don't remember specifically because it was like 4 months ago, but it was like 1,000 something. It was at least 1,000, something like that. And that was like a lot of money because at that moment I had like maybe 500 at most. So that was a lot. After that, we went home. And I went up to my room. Oh, I no, I hung up my suit, my cap and gown, or my gown, because my cap is sitting in front of me on my entertainment center because it's so nice. Because I customized it. But I hung up my suit so I can keep that all neat. And what's it called? I came into my room, sat down, opened up all my envelope stuff that that I got from the party. Or I went into my room, and then I sat down. I was like, all right, let me envelopes by myself. So I kicked my brother and sister out of my room. God, oh my God, I don't want to talk about it. Thank you. So I was opening the envelopes, and it was like, I forget how much per card. It was like maybe up to 10 envelopes. It was my grandmom, other grandmom, and like my aunt, uncle, cousins in that same card. I don't know, there's a couple other ones. And I was opening them, and I saved like the thickest one for last because it could have had more money in it. So I was opening the cards. It was like, holy crap! Ooh, it was like a $50 check from my grandmom that lives. Where she live? A couple blocks away from me. Then like other family members, it was like 10, 20. It was like no more than 50 per. Well, at most, more than 50 for every card except for the thick one. And the thick one was all fancy, had like gold, or it was a gold envelope on it and some glitter and stuff like that. So I opened it. It was from my grandmom with the aunt, uncle, cousin, the card. And it said from them, whatever. Oh dear Christ, oh dear Christ. Holy sh... Okay, it just blew up. Dang. But yeah, it was 5 people in the card. Like my cousins were like 2 and 1. Because their children don't have money like that. So I read the thing before I saw how much money I had. So I read the card first. Holy shit, I did not want to do that. Oops. Hold up. So I read the card first, and it said something like, congrats, you finally graduated. Something, I forget. And then I opened the card. It was 5 $100 bills. And it had like the blue shiny strip, and the thing looked so nice, and it was crispy. Oh my god, it was so good. And I was kind of flipping inside, because like, it was $500. But it was like maybe, I'll say $650 at the most. So it's 500 from them, 50 from my grandmom, and then 100 throughout a bunch of other cards. Jesus Christ. From other family members. But then my mom walked in like a couple hours later. She was like, "How much money did you get from the party?" And I was like, just about $650. And then she was like, "Oh, okay." She was shocked because that's so much. And then she said that I'd like take it to a bank and stuff like that, and not waste all of it. Where'd my bike go? Did it seriously? Oh my god. Give me a car. Just give me a car. For the Lord Christ. I'm trying to deliver this thing. Oh my god. But she was shocked because that was so much. But yeah, so I got all that money. And I've been saving it up for 3 months now. 4 months-ish. And because my family is so crazy and so big, I have like family all over the country. I have, I think, uncle, cousin, maybe cousin, maybe grandmom, I don't know, like in Tennessee or somewhere like that, because my brother, he was in the Navy, I think in the Navy, and he had to do training over like a year or something like that, some amount of time. So he was like traveling across the country, and he stayed with family in like Tennessee or Oklahoma or something, some kind of state in the central area of America, something like that. I have aunt, uncle, like 4 cousins in San Diego. I have grandparents in New Hampshire, and I used to live pretty much around the block, but it was like a half-minute drive, and it was like in the woods type, and then down the other street it was a lake, and they used that for some type of vehicle activities. When it was winter and everything froze over, it was kind of crazy, because I went there once with my sister. But enough of that. And then I have grandparents in Boston. I visited them at least once, I know that. At least twice. And then, God, around where I live, oof, I got, I don't know, let's just say like up to 50 family members, something like that. Big family. Across like all different types of races. I'm mixed, so big family. Holy, I can't fly! I can't fly! Oh! Fix yourself. open the oh, shit. Alright, fine, I'll blow myself up. God, hold up. Jesus Christ, man. Damn it. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, October 10th. Like, some type of nighttime. Bruh. Yeah, so last night, October 10th, I don't know why I didn't check the mail, because I was home alone, obviously, doing nothing. And I usually get the mail. Sometimes. Or at least check. My mom came home and she, like, looked at the mail. And then she was like, so, Jaden, what's this? And I was just like, huh? I looked at it, and it was from my grandparents from Boston. So I didn't open it at that moment. I was, like, slowly opening it, because I was, getting my sister her toy and getting her a snack. So after that, which was, like, a minute or two, I opened it, and then, oh god, where's the card? Something like, actually, let me get the card, but let me finish this. I don't want to talk about it. So it says, this check might help when you are buying a car. Congratulations on graduating. Keep moving forward. You will do fine. And then there was another part from like, congratulations on finishing school and continuing school with college. But I'm not 100%, holy god, 100% sure how I'm gonna do it, or like if I'm gonna do online courses or whatever. Because I have to wait a semester. If I don't want to pay loans, I have to wait a semester. But yeah, it says finishing school and continuing. Trying to do this while reading the card. They opened a CD. I don't know what that physically means, but my mom said it was something like, so it says, oh my god. They opened a CD, and that's like, you put it, like, I don't know if they put in 100, but my mom said they basically put in some amount of money. She said, for example, 100, and then they let that sit over time, and because I'm 18 years old and graduated, they took it out, gave it to me as a present, and that $100 turned into some amount of money. I'll tell you after the card. But yeah, so it just grew by itself over time, and then they took it out, gave it to me. So that's what the CD is. I'd never heard of anything like that. I know savings bonds, and they do basically that, but I've never heard of CD. That just sounds weird. Oh, so they gave me 2 checks. One was for $100 from one account that's like physically from their bank account, I'm pretty sure. And then the other one is the CD. But yeah, so the first one was 100. I was like, okay, $100. And then the CD, it's not a physical CD, because don't be that stupid. But I looked at it and it was like reading it, and it had like the number spelled out in words. So I was like, 100. What I read at least the first time was like 100. I think $33.40, something like that. I was like, okay, 200 something dollars. And then my mom was just standing there like there was more, but she didn't know there was more. So I was like, I kept looking at it, and I was like, wait, hold up. There's a word in front of this, bro. Don't be this. No, don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna continue with the story. Oh, so I kept looking at it, and I was like, wait, hold up. There's more to it. It said 6, not 133. It said $633.40. So that I read it to my mom, and then she had like a shocked face because 600. What was it? 600, basically $35 or something like that. From 18 years of $100 or something like that, just sitting in a CD. That's crazy. That's more money than I had, or than I have right now, because I had the 500, and I have like $100 in change or something. That doubles what I have right now in one check. That's been sitting for 18 years. So I was sitting there, like, I'm happy. I was happy because like $600, and I was like shocked at the same time. It was crazy. So then my mom said I had to like call them or text them or something saying thanks for the money, obviously. So I'll do that sometime whenever I get the number. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Wow. Just kill me. Just kill me. But yeah, so all of that happened last night. And like, yeah, all that happened, and then I went upstairs to my room, and I went to count everything, yeah. And when I counted, it was, so looking at my phone, I have $103 in change. I've been saving that up forever. $549 in cash, the 500 from my grandma and cousin and uncle, stuff like that, and 49 from just getting paid from my same grandma, and having just cash left over, and then $784 basically in checks. I have 50 from my grandma at the graduation party. I have the 100 from my grandparents from the card I just got, and then the 633 from the CD that was saving up for 18 years. So in total, from having my money to, what was it, like $650 yesterday, like before I got the letter, I now have $1,435.61. And that's basically from graduating, because I got $1,300 from graduating, pretty much. And my cousin got like 1,000 or something. And what was it? He's smarter. He had better grades every single year of his life than me combined. No, at least every year I was at like bottom 80%, 90% of my class. And I still passed each year. I had to go to summer school like 3 times over like 6 years or something like that. But like, I still passed. Oh, I'm not getting this unless I call it a Hydra.
Morse Mutual. gift service. Sure.
I'm not getting it. I don't know why I'm even trying. In your hangar. Wow, thanks, man. Thanks so much. Holy sh... Get up. I'm just gonna jump and then pray. You stupid idiot. But yeah. I had worse grades and I got more money than my cousin. And he's going to Temple. So, like, oof. Yeah. So, I can get a car. I definitely have to look up cars now. Because I've been looking up cars for past couple months. Oh, but yeah, so I have to look for a car under, like, I want to say, like, 800. Something cheap, 100,000 something miles. I don't care. Something cheap that works, that I like. And if it's, like, something I really like and it's, like, worth it, I could honestly, like, save up money and then fix that car up, maybe, and then sell it, depending on how much upgrades I do. Oh, I have to look for a car. Then we have to, well, we have to first put the stuff in the bank. Then I have to look for a car. Then I could honestly, like, I could ask my family to get me some parts for my PC that I want to build, so I could save some money there. But I could honestly, depending on how much the car cost, I could get my PC before we move. That would be insane. Or at least parts for it that are cheap right now, or the cheapest right now. Get those, and then when we move, get the rest, and then build everything. That would be crazy. That is gonna be crazy. This is crazy. Holy crap. Let me see if I can go over everything real quick, what just happened. Or what happened in the video. So, graduation party? The bartender. Oh, I got paid like $650. Then 4 months later, I got paid $740. In total, like $1,300 from graduating. Right now, I have $1,440, just average. And then I could get a car. Have to get my ID, license, stuff like that. Have to get insurance. Pay for gas whenever. That should be it. I at least think. I basically got paid more for having worse grades than my cousin. That's really funny. And I don't know the exact number, so we could have gotten paid the exact amount of money, just completely randomly. If you like the video, then like the video. Click that like button. Subscribe. Because like I have so... Why is my head shaking so much? So much more stories. I just have to think of them and then write them down so I remember somewhere. But yeah, first story time. Hopefully more to come. I am hot. I've been sitting here for like an hour. I'm gonna go eat food, turn on my AC again. It's a jacuzzi, not a pool. He was like, oh, be like all that stuff. See you guys later.